Okay, going to keep this short and brief. I went for a 350 for a 5x5, but only got a 3x5 because my body's not used to a 350 5x5. When I was 160 pounds heavier, yeah, I could do a 360 5x5 or 350 5x5 like it was nothing. I could do a 350 5x5 with a 405. Probably even a 440 5x5. But my body just hasn't been there in a while, so now I'm going to keep it at 315 for the 5x5 and let my legs heal up, go from there, make sure I don't blow anything out even before the damned powerlifting program even begins on January 20th. And now that I'm looking at the video, I had the belt, the safety belts up too high. That's why I wasn't getting to depth. Probably was a good thing that I had them up too high, because it probably saved me from pulling a groin muscle. So what I'm taking away from this is that I overreached a bit, but that's okay. Accidents happen. But in order to get that squat to depth, I've got to suck up the ego and lower the weight and make sure I get all these squats well below depth and groove that squat well below depth. So it was a good learning experience. And these squats, to be honest, looked like total shit, except for the fact that the barbell was staying over the midfoot pretty good, but it just was out of sync. It was too heavy. I'm just not ready for a 355 by 5 yet. But now that I'm eating one meal a day and I'm going to be having a good influx of carbs every single day through sweet potatoes and good quality beef, good quality eggs and fish, staying hydrated with the snake juice, things will come around. Right now is I'm doing 3 5x5s each week, but in this video coming up here with the bench, I felt especially strong on the bench footage coming up here, so I went for another max. I attempted a 260, and we can see how that went in a second. These didn't really tire me out at all. It was just too intense. The intensity was too high. And right here, I was thinking, okay, if I get that sharp, pulling, stinging pain in my inner thighs up around the groin area, then I'm going to just rack it and leave it for the day. And I did. So I said, okay, that's enough. On to the next day. Working on a new bench setup where I'm get way up on my traps the way I used to, and I've got to find where my footing is. I have to say that because I've lost a lot of weight, my keeping that arch is a lot easier. You can't see it right here because I'm wearing a black t-shirt and the bench is black, and that 225 moved very easily. That I'm holding onto my arch. So I'm going to incorporate and keep this this setting of the arch the way I have it here. I'm going to get used to this from this point on out. And Andrew here was good enough to give me a spot, and he gives a great spot, great encouragement. He's a really good guy, and I was happy to have him spot me tonight. I was happy that he was there at the gym. And this one, I probably would have got it had I timed my leg drive a little bit better, but I didn't get it, so we don't know. And in this one, I was really hyped up, really ready to go. I thought I had this one in the bag. And as we can see, setup is really good and solid. Feet are planted. I even did a better job pushing back into the barbell as I lowered it. I didn't drop it too fast onto my belly. It was very in control. It just wasn't